Okay, I think we'll begin now. So I'd like to welcome you to the fourth Summit on Security and Privacy in Future Mobile Networks. There are expected, I think, at least 50 participants, so there's a lot of people still missing. We are streaming to Zoom and YouTube. We already have about 20 participants online, so hopefully people will be gathering up during the day. My name is Bart Siniarski, and I am the co-director of NetSlab, along with Madhusanka, that is probably trying to push people into... Oh no, Madhusanka is here. Okay, sorry, he's just hiding. He will speak though. Hello, everyone. A couple of items first. If you need to connect to Wi-Fi, for all the academics, there is EduROM, of course, that you can access. We are transitioning now to UCD guest network, which replaced UCD wireless. When you connect, you also have to open the browser and agree to terms and conditions before you can access the internet. If you want to share today's event with your colleagues that maybe couldn't attend, you can use the Zoom links, or you can use the YouTube links. We placed extra signs on the emergency doors, so only use this in the case of emergency. Do not open them because we'll have alarms going off, and that already happened yesterday and today. It's slightly confusing because in most lecture theaters in UCD, we actually use these exit doors to exit to the corridors, but those actually lead directly outside because of the capacity of the room. The room is huge, and whoever designed the room for 360 people installed exactly 0 power plugs. So you will probably notice that there are no power plugs here for you. There are a couple in front if you need to recharge during the day, and there's a couple outside if you need to recharge your laptop, so just be aware of this. We cannot, unfortunately, run the extension leads, again, due to the health and safety reasons. What we are going to be focusing on today is similar to the previous few years with some additions. So the core topic is security and privacy. The NetSlab team and the guests that will be talking today, they already looked heavily into 5G networks, and everyone is talking about 6G now coming up, hopefully in 2030. We have multiple projects that we work on together on 5G and 6G, and this is generally like the umbrella of the core topic today. We're going to be covering security that is AI driven and AI native, of course, end-to-end security in distributed systems. We heavily look into FL, privacy preserving mechanisms, different kinds of attacks and mitigation techniques, zero trust, zero touch, because this is the requirement for the future networks. Everyone is talking about ZSM and zero touch management. Resiliency, so we're very much interested in all sorts of threats that are coming up with the advent of 6G, and then quantum, right? So we have experts here in the room. And there's actually last slide I have on the quantum that is very relevant here in today's event. We've started small in 2023. We've had about 100 online participants, just over 16 person, similar to 2024. Last year, we've had a little bit more. And we're hoping to continue this SecureNet conferences or summits for the next couple of years at least, as it seemed to be becoming like a flagship security conference in Ireland, which is something we are very happy about and very proud of. When it comes to the agenda, we'll have a number of great speakers presenting their work and speakers presenting their organizations as well. We'll begin with Neil that will introduce us to UCD School of Computer Science, what we do, what kind of research we have, how big we are. And then this will be followed by Mandasanka's presentation on NetsLab, which is the organizer and one of the largest groups here, or research groups here in UCD. This will be followed by me talking again about the Ensure 6G project, because we do have colleagues from the consortium today, as we just finished with the 2-day face-to-face meeting organized in UCD. So we always try to co-organize this conference with the project meeting, just to kill two birds with one stone. So it's great to have you here. Then we have Keysight colleagues giving very practical presentation about their work. And by the way, Keysight is also a sponsor of this conference, an organizer of a hackathon that I will cover in a moment, and the provider of a great prize for the hackathon winners, which we are very glad about, and we're very happy to have you. Not only because you gave us cash, but also because you're great researchers, and we have really long history of working with Keysight. We're expecting to have more collaboration, since now we're building quite a large, or extending the 5G testbed with Keysight products, hopefully coming up. Then we'll have Anne from VUB presenting her research update, and we'll wrap up with the coffee just before 11. We'll then move to the second part of the morning session with Montimaj Edgardo will present his update, followed by Vayavi, UCD, and we'll begin with the panel discussion. The panel discussion is going to be moderated by our colleague Shen, and this is expected to last for about up to an hour. Don't be afraid to ask difficult questions. We have really experienced 5 members of the panel that will answer most questions, I hope, and they are also very interdisciplinary. So we have people from computer science, we have people from law, so you can approach this session with from different angles. At 1, we will have a poster session. We have 11 posters from our researchers just in the corridor. You couldn't miss this. As we've walked in, you've seen all of those posters. You were given a red sticker as well. So one sticker per person, and this is to vote for the best paper. So you should pick one of the 11 papers, and that person will, the person with the highest number will get the best paper award and a small prize. And this is important to our researchers. Finally, for the afternoon session, we'll have 3 more talks, one by Pradeep, one by Eugen from Luxembourg, and then we'll have Vishal from Queen's University of Belfast, which should finish at 3 o'clock. And then we will go through the results of the hackathon that was organized. We had a total of 14 teams, and it was also the first time we co-organized the hackathon with Keysight for this event, and I'm sure it's not the last time, because it was a challenging hackathon, but we had a lot of teams entering, and we got some winners. So that's great. Finally, I've just learned that I think it's HEA.net that partially organized this. We have an quantum trailer, so it's Ireland QCI trailer that you can visit. It's just outside of the building, and that trailer travels across Ireland, and it engages with different schools and academia like us, and shares the information about quantum technologies and how they benefit, in this case, Ireland, but I guess you can easily see the relevance with your countries as well. So you can learn starting from what is quantum network, and then particularly how Ireland, what are the Irish efforts to spread out the quantum knowledge and spin the quantum network. So I do recommend visiting this trailer, which is just outside. That brings me to our next presentation.